Hey guys, Sam from Aaron's Outdoor, and today I'm pretty excited because I'm going on a trip that I've really been wanting to do. This was probably the trip I wanted to do the most last summer, and I did not end up doing it. So now I'm finally doing it the next summer, and I'm going to the Savannah River in Augusta, Georgia. It's a giant river. It's got a bunch of smallmouth bass that were introduced there. I guess there's like a cold water coming from one of the lakes up there that allows the smallmouth to live that far south. It's supposed to be the best place to catch smallmouth in Georgia. I need a smallmouth for the Georgia Bass Slam this year. And also, there's Bartram's bass in this river too, which are the native red-eye bass species. So if I can get both of those, I'll go from 4 out of 10 species in the Bass Slam to 6 out of 10. I'm not really trying to get all 10, but I do need 5 out of 10 to complete the Georgia Bass Slam. And I'm also probably gonna buy my South Carolina fishing license so that I can get the South Carolina Bass Slam again. I got that last year. You only need 4. You just need 4 out of the 4 species that live in South Carolina. This river definitely has 3 of them. And the river's, on the border of Georgia and South Carolina. So if I catch either one of those fish, I think it'll count for both states. So anyway, I think I got everything packed. We're gonna get on the road, head to Augusta, about 3 hours away. And I think it's gonna be a fun trip. Today, I'm just gonna be fishing there by myself. And then tomorrow, I've got like 3 other YouTubers that I think are gonna come too. So should be a fun trip. I just made it to Augusta, drove like 3 hours straight, kind of on the outskirts of Augusta, just ate out Cookout here. Well, actually, I just got my food at Cookout, so I haven't eaten it yet, but I'm like 20 minutes away from the little put-in spot for the kayaking I'm gonna do today. So I'm gonna head over there and try to get my stuff ready so I still have plenty of time to fish. It's not even 2 o'clock yet, so even if I don't get on the water until 3 or so, we still have quite a few hours to fish. All right, well, I'm finally just about to the river. The river is somewhere right over there down a hill. I have to go like down this concrete hill and I think then go across the bridge to cross the canal, and then I'll get to the river, and I think I have to go down steps once I get there. So I have my kayak wheels right here that I never use. I got these for the first kayak I ever bought, which was much smaller than this one. So hopefully they'll be on here and they'll work okay. I mean, I tightened them down with a ratchet strap, but the thing is they're not totally centered, and one of the tires, I could not pump air in. It's just like flat. So that's the full one right there. The other side's flat. So hopefully this goes well. I've got a pretty far walk to drag this kayak. So hopefully it works out and it won't take forever. All right, I've finally made it to the Savannah River. Just kidding. This is actually the canal, which is it's pretty wide. I mean, it looks like a little river. But the Savannah River is right over there past that island. I still gotta get my kayak down here. Luckily the wheels have not failed me yet. It's actually not quite as bad as I thought it would be. But I did have to take it down that hill. So on my way back, I think I'm gonna drive my car right here. That's gonna be a little better than dragging my kayak up the hill. But I'm pretty sure on that island there's gonna be stairs that go down to the water. So I think we're pretty much there. Okay. Wow. This is definitely gonna be the worst part. Getting my kayak down these steps by myself is going to be rough. Getting up them is gonna be a lot worse, but I'll have to worry about that later. Okay. It's a little sketchy. My wheels just went down 1 step, 2, 3. I don't know if y'all can tell. Y'all probably can't tell how up and down my kayak is right now. It's probably like that. Wow, my wheels are like off the kayak. Okay. All right, and there's what my wheel looks like. It's quite flat. All right, I am finally on the water. It took forever. I thought I'd be on the water by 3 p.m. at the latest. It's probably 4 p.m. now. The sun is beating down. I don't even know how hot it is out here. Put my phone away and I'm not gonna check the temperature, but Originally I was just gonna fish under the dam, which I'll probably still do for the most part, but since the sun is so high up right now, I might just try to focus on some shade on the side here as I get up to the dam. And maybe there'll be some fish in there. Oh, right there! No, dude! I was hardly paying attention. I'm assuming that was a bass. It just, oh, whoa. There's actually a giant bowfin right there. I don't know if that was the bowfin or a bass that bit that, but there's a bowfin under me. I've seen more fish. Woo. There's a fish. Got one. There we go. Maybe I'll be able to figure something out now. And it's a little smallmouth. All right, well, I fished a bunch of slow water, which might have been a waste of time. There we go. First fish of the trip. Took about an hour and a half or so. Probably about an hour and a half that I've been out here before I got a fish. I went all along that wall over there that was slower moving water, which typically I wouldn't do, but it just looks so shallow over here. I didn't know it was gonna be good, but I just got to the spot next to this fast current and I already got a fish, so we're probably gonna have to stay over here a little longer. And I've now completed the Georgia Bass Slam, and I got my first fish for the South Carolina Bass Slam. I mean, this river is the boundary of South Carolina and Georgia, so I think it should count for both of them. First fish of the day, might be small, but maybe we're on to something now. Another one. There we go. It's another small one, but it's still another fish. Ooh, and it might be a Bartram's bass. Oh my gosh. I gotta sling him in the boat. I was trying to decide if I should sling him in the boat or grab it. I know they come off a lot when they do that, so. Oh well. But that's two fish pretty fast right here. So I'm hopeful that we might be onto something now. Whoa. Jeez, these rocks are strange. Ooh, there we go, got a fish. I didn't even know he had it. There's a bunch of slack in my line. All right, I gotta be careful because I just slipped on these rocks. It's a lot better than the last one I caught. Oh, okay. Gotta be careful on these rocks. I can't tell if it's a largemouth or a smallmouth or what. Man, these rocks. Okay. It's a good fish. Oh, it's a largie. I believe it's a largemouth. Stay down there, stay down there. Oh God. Don't come off, don't come off. There we go. Look at there. All right, well I need a largemouth for the South Carolina Slam. So that's good, plus it's a pretty solid fish. He's real chunky, probably a pound and a half. Maybe only 14 and a half inches, but he's real chunky. I said he might be only 14 and a half, but he's actually like 15 and a half. It's definitely a solid fish. All right, I'm gonna see how much he weighs. I'm gonna actually guess a pound 12 ounces, since he was an inch longer than I thought. A pound 14, so just shy of 2 pounds. I mean, that's a solid fish. That's a solid little largemouth for the river. Time to release this guy. All my stuff's kind of a mess. I gotta get my net ready for the next fish. This guy was actually, he was kind of hooked like partially in the throat, so he's like, it was not gonna come out easy, but so I luckily got him in. I probably could have 3 bass species by now if it hadn't have been for the, oh there he goes. If it hadn't have been for that Bartram's bass coming off, and there that largemouth goes. So fish or grass? Pretty sure it's grass. It's definitely like, is it actually a fish? It's actually a fish. I totally thought that was grass. I did not actually think I had a fish. I'm back where I caught that smallmouth and had a Bartram's come off.
Ow, geez, he has sharp teeth. This is a little Bartram's. That one little shake right there really gave me some bass thumb. But yeah, this is a little Bartram's bass, so I'm knocking out the South Carolina Bass Slam pretty fast. And now this is species number 6 for me for the Georgia Bass Slam. It's kind of a double whammy. When you're fishing boundary waters, you can complete the Bass Slams like twice as fast. All right, that's a pretty little fish. He's really dark, so it's harder to see his markings, but it's definitely a Bartram's. He's got a little yellow in that fin right there like they do, and a little white on the back of that back fin. I forget what that's called. Maybe that's the dorsal fin. I forget all that terminology. But anyway, I'll take it. There's a fish. Little guy. Oh, don't come off, don't come off. All right, another Bartram's bass. So I'm talking to a few people. It sounded like the dam right here had mostly Bartram's bass, which I have caught, I guess now 2. I have that other one that come off, so it should be like 3 Bartram's bass and 1 smallmouth and 1 largemouth. But I think I've got a good spot right here. This is pretty much where I was when I caught the smallmouth. It's just real shallow for a while, and then like there's a ton of current right here and it gets a lot deeper. So I'm just trying to drift that craw kind of on the edge of the current where it's not as fast, right next to the really fast current. And it seems like there's definitely some fish there. This guy's pretty small, but still a cool looking fish. Yeah, they're so dark here, it's just harder to see their markings. It's hard to tell it's actually a Bartram's bass, but definitely is. There's a fish. Oh, he might drag me in the current. Uh-oh. Ah, it's a Bartram's. He dragged me off the rock at least. Or maybe it's a smallmouth. Oh yeah, it's a smallmouth actually. It's hard to tell when they're all so dark. Okay, the current's kind of big right there. I don't really want to get drawn into the current. Well, I'm pretty much staying where I am. He might be a tad smaller than the first smallmouth I caught, but he's pretty similar. I'll take it though. I think I'm definitely on some fish. I think that's fish number 5 that I've actually landed. Oh, better fish, better fish. Better fish. I thought it was on a rock for a second. Definitely a better one. Oh man, can't see him. Don't know what he is. Gotta loosen my drag a little. Definitely better. Get my net out. Should have my net more ready. Oh, come on, net. Oh crap, my net. Okay, well, he felt like a giant compared to the other ones I was catching. Which he is the biggest smallmouth I've caught. Not very big still, but hey, I'll take it. I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I've caught 3 fish in the past like 5 minutes. So they seem to be stacked up pretty well. 13-inch smallie, no giant, but he fought a lot harder than those other fish. I thought he was like a pretty good one. I thought he might have been at least 2 pounds, but maybe just shy of a pound or about a pound. But I'll take him. There's a fish. Ah, it's tiny. Bartram's bass. All right, I might have just gotten off the rock again. I keep coming off this rock and I just paddle back on it. But wow, there's a lot of fish here for sure. I think I'm up to like 7 bass now. This little Bartram's isn't quite as dark. You can kind of see his horizontal bars there. It's definitely a little different than a smallmouth, and he's got these wait, did I say horizontal? I meant vertical bars, but he's also got these horizontal lines right here too. So they're cool little fish, even if they for the most part are pretty small. Oh, little fish. Oh man, he's tiny. So tiny. I think it's a smallmouth. Okay. They all, like, they're just getting smaller. That would be a perfect little fish for my new fish tank, but of course, I can't really take him from here, so. Oh yeah, well actually, I don't think there is a limit in Georgia, but, you know, I'm not gonna be at home until like 48 hours, but that's a cute little guy there. All right, I had to take a picture of him because he was so dang tiny. Let him go here. All right, well, the bite died down where it was earlier. I was just right on the other side of this strong current right here. And I'm getting pretty hungry, so I'm gonna make myself a sandwich. And Austin, I think he's gonna be here soon. I don't think he's gonna fish tonight just because there's not a ton of time till dark. So after he gets here, I don't know about how long I'm gonna fish. Because I do wanna I don't wanna get out here super late because I am gonna be fishing basically all day tomorrow on the river. Which that'll probably be the next video, but just making myself a little chicken and cheese sandwich here.
So yeah, I'm fixing to put in for, 30 minutes, not really much longer. We're staying out here. I don't know.
All right, sounds good. Oh, got a fish right there. As I was reeling it in. All right, I think it's a Bartram's. Looks like it. Don't come off. All right. Finally got another one. I mean, I just ate dinner, so it's mainly why I didn't catch one for a little while, but all right, yeah, this one definitely has some more coloring on him than some of the other ones I've caught. Some of the other Bartram's. Look at that. It's almost like a Chattahoochee bass. It's kind of weird. Pretty sure it's just a Bartram's, but look at that red. That red makes it look like a Chattahoochee, but I think it's just a Bartram's. That is pretty cool that it's kind of red like that. Anyway, I'll release him. All right, well, I've caught, most of the ones I've caught have been right along this really strong current right here. Yeah. I mean, I've caught all of them on the little crawfish. All right, Austin and I have made it back to the hotel. I'm already worn out. I don't know how I'm gonna fish all day tomorrow and then drive back home for 3 hours after that. So I guess I'm just gonna have to drink a few energy drinks, but today was not bad. I mean, I got out there, probably fished for about 4 hours or so. Ended up catching 9 fish. Unfortunately, after Austin got there, it started totally not thunderstorming, but it looked like it was gonna storm. It got super cloudy, which sometimes is good for fishing, but the bite kind of died after that. So nonetheless, caught some fish. I definitely got a little worried after I didn't catch anything for the first hour or so, but now I have 6 species for the Georgia Bass Slam, so that's completed. It's enough to get the certificate. And then also I have 3 out of 4 for the South Carolina Bass Slam, so that's pretty cool. Now all I need is a spotted bass in South Carolina, which last year was also the last fish I got, which is kind of weird because usually spotted bass are really easy to catch. But anyway, that's enough talking. I'm gonna eat my microwave meal, go to bed, and then get up early tomorrow and have a longer day of fishing and more driving tomorrow. So hopefully I'll be able to survive all that. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. I'll catch y'all on that next video. Thanks for watching.